Hi, this is Aaron with Zollotech. Today I have something a little bit different for you. Here we have the MacBook and the iPhone, and one thing you need to do often on these, unfortunately, especially the iPhone, is clean the screen. And iClear was nice enough to send me their polishing kit, and it comes with a bunch of different things. It technically is their iClear for iPod, iPhone, and MacBook cleaning kit. And I opened the package already. Let me show you a quick clip of that. And you saw it was in a blister pack. It took a moment. And here is the iClear Apple Polish. It says cleans and protects the screens and cases of your iPod, iPhone, MacBook, iBook, MacBook, blah blah blah. It goes through everything. Any display basically, or anything that can get smudges on it. It says anti-static, alcohol, ammonia, and sodium lauryl sulfate free. So that's good. I don't know what it's made of, and I won't take the time to read what it is made of, but it should be pretty streak-free and clean your screen well, from what I understand. Came with some instructions, and cleaning your screen is pretty straightforward, but they do have some suggestions and things in here of how to do that. Like, for example, Mac Pro and MacBook and Mac G5. For best results, use iClear from the spray bottle with the microfiber terry cloth. It says moisten a corner of the polishing cloth, then wipe the aluminum case of the Mac Pro, Mac G5. Immediately polish off the solution with the dry portion of the cloth. It goes on to show you high-def TVs, CDs, DVDs, iSight digital cameras, you name it, it's in here. And you appreciate that, because sometimes there's a better way to do it than we think. These guys are obviously in the business. They probably know best. So, to go along with the spray, we have a antibacterial iPhone or keyboard microfiber cloth. Now, obviously, it's for cleaning, but it's also antibacterial. So, on the MacBook here, let me slide it up. You can set it right in, you can fold it up and set it right in the keyboard area when you shut your screen. If you have one of these newer MacBooks, you probably are familiar with a little, let me see, you can't see that. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. But anyway, the screen gets little imprints from the chiclet keys, and they're visible on the screen, and that's pretty annoying. So this prevents that. You stick it in the keyboard, and it keeps the keyboard from touching the screen and getting rid of that. Plus, it's antibacterial, so it takes care of all the little critters that might be on your keyboard, that sort of thing. So that's the one cloth. Here is another cloth. Now, I'm going to assume, I don't know if this is the right thing, but it says travel size microfiber terry polishing cloth. I'm going to say that's probably the terry cloth. Feels like the terry cloth I use on my car. So you'd spray a corner of this, wipe down your screen here, and you're good to go. Let me shut this here and get a little better light. So, clean off your screen, you're good to go, and you use a corner. That's that cloth. So this is all in the kit. So there is that cloth. Now we have another travel size micro chamois polishing cloth. So after you've wiped down your screen and you want to get all those real fine smudges off, I guess you use this. This is extremely soft. I've showed a couple different things before as far as cleaning your screen. Came with, I think it was from a company, Marware, and that was nice, but this is way softer, and I don't know, the difference in materials, that sort of thing. I apologize for the light changes and things on the video. It's just me bringing this too close to show you. But here you can see the words iClear embedded in this. Really soft. This is a terry cloth. If you know how soft this is probably 2 to 5 times softer than a terry cloth towel, and at least that's my impression of it. And this has a little bit more abrasive surface. I don't mean abrasive, but it has enough that you could wipe those smudges off. This is polishing, it's supposed to be finer. So you've got that's the micro or the travel size. Now you have a full-size polishing cloth. Now let me see if I can show you how large this is. But it's basically, when you put it to the back of the MacBook, it's about 4 inches off the end here, so it's pretty large and will definitely do the job. Let me see if I can bring the camera up a little bit and show you. Again, right here you can see it has the iClear embedded into it. Really nice, super soft, just like the other material. So this, throw in a travel bag, whatever. This you can just leave at home. You can use for demos like this. You see people with those down actually, with your with your products on it. So that's the large cloth. Now the other nice thing that they have, this is really handy, and obviously you need to buy a lot more if you use them a lot. You have 6 of these that they include, and what these are is basically, it says cleans and protects the screens and cases of your iPhone, iPod, and so on. And same thing, here's your MacBook, here's your iPod or iPhone, and on the go, well, you need to wipe down your screen, clean it off. That's what you've got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for a little bit. I'm going to, not necessarily these. I'll try them out. I don't want to use them all up right now. I'm going to use these for a few days and see how well they do the job. I've used so many different things to clean this MacBook screen. I can't tell you. It's really kind of annoying because as much as it's a nice screen, it's glossy, and I have kids, and as much as I try to keep them from touching it, somehow smudges get on there. Even people opening it from under here, you grab, your thumb just hits, you can see that smudge eventually. And just drives me nuts, but hopefully this takes care of the problem. I'll let you know how well this whole kit works. And I would imagine it works well. It didn't seem to be overly priced. So definitely check it out. But like I said, this will be part 1. I'll check it out, see how it works. Not a whole lot to it, but is it worth the price? I want to give you real world feedback on this and let you know if it really works as well as it appears that it might. And certainly looks like it will. It's got just about everything in here. And I really like the antibacterial cloth that's in here. Keep, like I said, all the bugs and stuff off your keyboard. And wipe down the front of your iPhone. I let so many people try this. Who knows what's on the front of this? Sometimes it scares me a little bit, but that'll take care of the problem. So again, this is from iClear. Check them out. They have a bunch of different cleaning products on their site. Worth stopping by their site and checking out, see what they have. Everyone has some sort of device, especially iPod, iPhone users, or iPod Touch users, MacBooks. Even if everyone's got a monitor, that's looking at this now and needs to clean it with something. Instead of using just Windex or that sort of thing, sometimes you need a little bit something softer or nicer as far as cloths go. So definitely check them out. And like I said, I'll let you know what I think about them. This is Aaron with Zollotech. We'll see you next time.